I was making a joke about fingering. Oh. Let's move on. Yeah, it's gross. That's the funny part. I'm not actually going to finger you. Oh, this is so frustrating. Over to Jared. Why is he crying?
Okay. Everything's recording again.
Are we ready?
Let's just never say, hey.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Dropouts, episode 48.
Okay. Should be fucking 49.
Were we just recording for the past 30 minutes, and then we told our Echo.
Don't say that.
What?
Don't say it.
We told our Amazon device
to
no, because it's on. It's saying.
I know.
We told something that we were done as a joke.
Okay, so basically, behind the scenes, we're working hard and making renovations to the set that you can't necessarily see on camera. But I've got all the lights rigged up to our Amazon device, so that when we say a certain word or phrase,
we say Amazon. That's a wrap. And then it cuts out it cuts out all the lights.
And then to start it, we say Amazon, that's podcast time. And it turns everything on, right? Very cool, very useful. But Zach and Indy wanted to do it as a joke in the middle, so that all the lights just cut off. But I did not inform them in time that our audio interface that records the podcast is also connected to that.
So we just lost 30 minutes of probably the best podcast we've ever had.
It was pretty good. The banter, A1. I will say the banter was A1. But you know what? We're coming back stronger, better than ever.
Harder, better, faster, stronger.
Don't kill me. It only made. All right. Should I just say what's up, B words, or should you gonna hit the intro
first.
music?
I am so incredibly mad at Jared for a reason that I shouldn't be mad.
Yeah, it's a dumb reason.
No,
it's not a dumb reason.
It is a dumb reason.
It's a completely valid reason. Also, what's up, B-words? Welcome back to episode 48 of Dropouts. Let's get into this debate, Jared.
Yeah, why do you eat gluten-free pasta?
Disgusting. Pasta's like maybe $1.50 a box, and you decide to buy the worst kind.
It tastes like regular pasta mixed with wet trash, and then
it doesn't.
I'm actually almost positive gluten-free pasta is more expensive than regular pasta.
Not at Aldi. It's the same price. Okay, so I'm not gluten-free all the way.
It dissolves in your mouth and it's gross. If you have celiac disease or whatever it is, eat gluten-free pasta. If you want to do it for your health, eat gluten-free pasta. But if you're my friend Jared, I'm going to make fun of you because it tastes like wet trash.
But it doesn't taste like wet trash. It tastes like pasta. Because then
it does not taste like pasta.
You put it doesn't taste like pasta.
I've consumed pasta. Pasta.
We consumed pasta today, and it was A1 for cheese pasta from Cheesecake with ricotta.
And then I take
cheesecake.
And then today? I take your pasta and I put it in my mouth and I get sad on the inside. I said, "Ooh, I remember what my parents' divorce felt like because this is worse." You know what I mean?
Oh God,
Jesus!
I do believe it's a disgrace to the Italian culture that I was born and raised in.
Yeah. And she can grow a mustache.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I'm a hairy Italian girl, and I say that's a no.
Okay, but here's
a no.
The thing. If I blindfolded you guys and taste tested,
what are you going to do to us blindfolded?
I promise you I'll be able to tell the difference.
I don't think so.
I bet you I can.
I really don't think so. I think you look at the pasta because it's a little bit darker than the normal pasta.
Oh, let's not make this about race, Jared.
I'm not making it about race. It's because it's made with like quinoa and black beans or something like that.
That's gross. Why would you want that as pasta?
Because, well, first of all, quinoa and black beans is delicious.
Okay,
and secondly,
the first time I tried the pasta, I didn't know it was gluten-free. I stuck it in my mouth. I said, "Oh, this is what sadness tastes like."
But it's not. It's just tastes like pasta. Because then I put a vodka sauce in there.
Okay.
Speaking of pasta,
I knew there'd be alcohol in there somewhere. Over to you.
Oh, did you try that Rayo's vodka sauce? Nasty. Don't try it.
Which one? The one that was in Zach's cut? No.
That's gross.
I got the pasta sauce from Aldi.
Okay. Speaking of pasta, Zach and I went to Cheesecake Factory, got that 4-cheese pasta, ricotta, yummy. We had a good day. We went to Ubatuba.
The waitress asked for my number, which I thought was kind of cool.
Did she?
Yeah, she was like,
Ooh.
she said you have a very nice energy about you. Would you mind like pursuing this further? And I said, I don't know if we've pursued anything yet so far, so we'll see where it goes.
But you have a good energy about you.
I do have good energy about me. That made me feel real smooth and real nice. Okay. Indy's been growing out her leg hair for about a month, and I want to talk about it.
Not anymore. Got it waxed. Look how pale I am.
That thing was...
She's waxed and vaxxed, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
am waxed and vaxxed. I got my... we can talk about it. I got my second shot. Felt like a semi-truck had hit me.
Yeah, you were throwing up on the regular.
Yeah, I was. But I feel like I do that a lot.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
you
But
do.
okay, we'll stick to one thing at a time. On your mind's going pop, 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 pop. Let's talk about your leg hair. Okay, we're thinking an inch long.
No, it was not an inch. I would maybe say half an inch at most.
Okay, but it was
so long.
My leg hair wasn't intense. It was long. It was luscious. You needed to shampoo.
Why was your
conditioner.
leg hair camping?
I was being lazy and not shaving my legs for a while.
Got
I'm
it.
gonna be honest.
You got it
I was
in.
being lazy. My underarms, my legs, and I did look like a bit of a man with my mustache. I'm gonna be honest.
And that's okay.
and that's okay.
You look like you. If our sink was broken, you look like you could fix it immediately.
Zach,
What?
you know how you can't grow a mustache?
Yeah.
She's your puzzle piece. You guys fit together.
Yeah, definitely had a bit of a situation going on. Half of it was me being
Like
lazy.
from Jersey Shore? That was a terrible the situation joke.
Jared, sit down. I need you to stand up and then sit down again because
yes,
of how
yes.
bad of a
Stand
joke
up,
that. Now
sit
sit
down.
down.
Sit
Okay,
down. Know your place.
Okay.
Know your
It
worth.
was just me being. It was not me being. It was just. I was being lazy. I'm going to be honest. And then half of it was me being like, well, then I might as well just grow it out to go get my legs waxed because I get everything waxed. And so I was like,
Everything?
Yeah, everything.
Everything.
Does that hurt?
Everything. No, I've been getting my hoo-ha wax.
Oh, hoo-ha.
Yeah.
What a term.
How else should I say
Ah.
it? I got a couple. I got cootie. I got coochie. I got cooter. I got punani. I got.
I got your grandpa
Vag.
listens to this podcast.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and you should apologize.
Sorry. Maybe we can cut that out.
Okay, so no, don't cut. Oh, man,
No,
it's
we're
fine.
not.
It's fine. I've been getting it done since like I was 13, 14. I'm a very hairy Italian girl. Gotta keep it going. I can't be having that at the beach.
Okay, no. You were telling me earlier. Tell me one of the horror stories. Okay, so the girl comes to your house, waxes you, and you said she.
Wait,
has horror-
she came to your house?
Yeah, my girl comes to my house. Well,
fancy.
okay. My girl normally comes to my house. She's great. Her name's Jess. Jess, if you watch this podcast, you're my queen. I love you.
If you have any of her old hair, give it to me. I want to put it on a necklace. Just that's for Jess. Over to you.
Jared, and you said you wanted to frame it, right?
Yes, that is
Right.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys know when I'm getting my next session. Then it can be fresh.
I don't like the
I
term.
hated that.
Oh, we're all joking, but never tell
Never
me
say
you're
that
gonna give
again.
me a fresh wax hair.
Anyway, so a lot of waxers tell me their horror stories because I ask and I'm like, I want to know your horror stories, like what's happened. So men can get Brazilians as well. It's not as common.
What is a Brazilian?
Like you get everything waxed down there.
Oh, okay.
Any hair that is in your area, in your
It's a
no-no square.
genitalia removal service.
Yes.
What is the
Gena
what's
Genitalia?
No, it's the hair. You don't remove your genitals.
Well, I don't know.
genitalia removal?
Removal of service.
Wait, what is the one that's just a little line that's left?
Well, you can get different shapes down
Is
there.
that a landing
That's called a
strip?
landing strip.
Oh,
Big, very popular in the 90s.
Very popular. I'm a
You're
You're a bald eagle. You're
Yeah.
you're America's sweetheart. Okay, go ahead.
clean slate kind of gal. Whatever. I asked her about like my horror stories, right? And so men can go and get Brazilians done just like females can. It's not as common, but they do. And like it's obviously a very like men can't control if it goes up or down, right?
If what goes up or down?
Zachary,
The stocks?
You shut up. I'm not going
Crypto?
into detail. I'm not going into detail.
Crypto's been
Speaking of-
falling recently.
Their
We'll get
genitalia,
to
He
right?
that.
bought crypto recently.
Well, yeah, you buy the dip. Keep
anyway.
going.
So she's telling me like how one time she was waxing a guy and like obviously it gets a little
Little what?
Less soft.
less soft, right? And she was waxing a guy and she pulled off a strip and he finished.
He what? He first place
He finished.
in the Olympics? Okay.
Oh.
Like just like what is she meant to? She had to ask him to leave, obviously. 'cause
Well,
that's-
yeah.
Okay. But did he mean to? Was that like his thing?
I don't know. That's the thing. You
Oh.
never know whether it's like him just doing it by accident or like if he like is doing it as like that's.
Oh, that might have been
sexual.
his kink?
Yeah.
Jared, what's your kink?
Uh,
Besides having me watch, and
I
I don't
feel
want
like-
to do it anymore, no matter how much you pay me.
why?
It's just I don't know. It's a lot of time I have to waste. It's not that I'm grossed out by your body at
And
all.
honestly,
you
I'm
for
kind of
saying
done
it's a lot of
photographing for your
time.
OnlyFans, Jared.
What the hell? I paid you
Well,
a good amount.
I know. I'm just feeling like
Guys, wait, I'm losing 2 of my employees at
I
the
just
same
feel
time?
like-
You can
I
airdrop
just
me the
feel
video
like-
and I'll skip through it, but I
I
just
feel
don't
like I'm
want
gonna need some credit for it. I just am.
What? Okay, I'll add some the PCs at
Thank
the
you.
end.
Okay, that's all I need.
Okay, well, you don't have to quit to
Sorry,
just ask
I'm
for
sorry.
that.
I will ask.
Okay,
for
you're
that.
still gonna take his OnlyFans
Anyway.
pictures?
Wait. I want to tell you the rest of these horror stories. Yeah, I am gonna take his.
Okay.
vampires. they've had girls come in right from the gym, which I think is disgusting because if I go in, like I make sure I shower
A thick musk.
like maybe like 2 minutes. It's like my body still got soap on it. I'm that clean. Like that I need to just be in the shower and then head to the place, right?
Yeah.
Come from the gym. Girls have started their periods on the table. Like it's yeah.
You never know when nature's gonna strike. And that's why you should
Which
use
is true. They never care.
Oh, we don't have an ad for Play.
Oh.
Okay,
No,
sorry.
not for Playtex.
That would be the
Was it-
perfect.
I think it was
Wow.
Playtex. Wasn't it Playtex that I had an ad for?
I think so. I don't
That
know.
video got like 14 million views.
That's stupid.
I think it was Playtex.
Awesome.
That's stupidly awesome. Thank you, Playtex.
So basically, Jared went
No,
home.
it was always Playtex.
Okay.
So Jared went home and he defined the relationship
DTR.
DTR.
You told me that when we were at Boa with Justin Bieber.
with his girlfriend, which I'm a little sad about because you had been hooking up with my mother prior, and I thought you were going to step in as a new father figure for me.
No.
Because
no.
as
That was
as
all
you know, I don't
temporary.
know how to throw a baseball.
I know.
And I would love to learn, and I would love to just have someone pick me up from practice and be like, I know you didn't win the game, but you did such a great job. So I'm so proud of you.
Can I still do that just like as your buddy?
No, not as my buddy. I want you as my daddy.
Why do you have to be so
Can
weird about it?
Can I
guys?
just call him daddy one time? And this is Jared.
They're not
One
to me.
time. Do it for the one
This
time.
couldn't be farther from something sexual. Okay.
Okay. This is
I'm gonna look
purely
straight into
wholesome.
the camera.
Yo, this is a great ad for Ocean Spray.
That's so great. I'm trying to call my friend daddy right now. Okay, can you like set the scene? Like, okay, I just lost my baseball game and I'm having a rough day. You just picked me up. I'm not really talking, but I really want to open up.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Hey, sport.
I just lost my game, Dad.
Yeah, I know. I was out there watching.
bad.
No, you didn't play bad.
I did, Dad.
You did great. You did great. Just-
Great.
Hey.
I ran to third base first. I ran to third base,
Whoa,
Dad.
can you please lower your
Left.
voice?
I went left when you're always supposed to go right. But yeah, I did great.
I can't explain that, but hey, you'll get them next time.
Oh, I'll
You
get
know?
him next time. They
You
kicked
will-
me off the team.
No.
They kicked me off the team, and the coach slept with my mother. Oh, but yeah, I'll be back
Wait,
next week.
wait.
I love you,
co-
Daddy.
The
And scene.
The
Thanks
coach
for helping me through that.
Slept. Wait, am I your actual dad in this situation?
Oh, yeah.
Should
He's
I
probably
be pissed that
yeah,
the coach?
definitely.
Hold on. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
What do you mean the coach slept with your mom?
He's still got his college physique. She was feeling a little tipsy after the bottomless mimosas at the Chili's we were at after my game.
is this
So
real?
they slept together in the bathroom.
Wait, is that actually real?
Why would that be real? He's
What
being
in
my
what
pretend dad
world
right now, and
would
I'm not
that
in a
be
little
real?
league right now.
Honestly, I was reading the back of my Cran Grape or Raz, sorry, and I got too invested in that, and then I cued in and he still had his college physique, and my mom slept with him in the bathroom, and I was like, that sounds like nothing like what Gina would do. So
No, my mom is a very wholesome woman. She believes sex after marriage, and that's why I.
Oh
also-
my God, she really. Every time I see her, she's
I think she
like,
really believes that Zach's a virgin.
okay.
Because I am.
Okay.
So she every time I see her, she's always like, Jared, you should have waited. You should have waited.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, Gina, there's not much I can
And then
do
I'm in the background,
about
like
it right
on her
now.
side. I'm like, you should have waited. And then, thank you for not calling me out.
Yeah, I can't be like, Zach, shut up. Like, what?
Zach's real in anything that moves.
Speaking of which,
I don't.
you love calling me out in front of Larry about my tattoos, don't
First
you?
of all,
'Cause
his name's Larray.
I always hide them because I don't want disappointment because he.
Because you two always call me out
no,
on my
I don't. I
tattoos in
never
front
call
of.
you out. He knows about your
I
tattoos
have
now.
unlimited minutes. I'll call whoever I want.
What? Okay, Larry thinks I'm. He told me.
That's my grandpa, by the way.
He told me I
He's-
look like a painting.
Yeah.
He told me I look like a painting. You know how
yes.
beautiful that compliment is? Beautiful. That's such a beautiful compliment. Do not f- that up for me.
Hey, don't fuck
He
it up
doesn't
for
have to know.
yourself. Stop
I
getting
hide.
tattooed.
I wear.
Would you want to do some finger painting later?
I like finger painting. It's so fun.
God, didn't get the joke. Over to you.
What? A finger
So-
painting's fun.
Yes, but he called you a painting. I said, do you want to do finger painting? Go ahead. Bing, bada, boom. It's a small joke among friends. Let's go. Say more words to
I
Jared.
don't understand the joke.
Oh my God! Was making a joke about fingering.
Oh.
Let's move on. Yeah, it's gross. That's the funny part. I'm not actually gonna finger you. Oh, this is so frustrating. Over to Jared. Why is he crying? Oh. What? You get the giggles? I feel like you're laughing, but you don't know what's going on. She's like, I just want to be included. Here's some giggles for me.
So,
Oh my god.
anyway, I have to hide my I wear a watch on this to hide this. I wear my mask on my freaking
My grandpa
arm.
hates tattoos. Like, he would cut it out with a knife if he had one on him, if he saw you wearing one. And then these two love to get new tattoos every time they see him.
I have not had a new tattoo since the beginning of the year.
And then I love to call him out, like, when they're with him. I'm like, did you see Jared got 2 new tattoos?
Yeah, that's the thing. You got they all
Oh
called
wait,
me
you got
out.
a new tattoo. Speaking of tattoos,
Oh, Jared got a drunk
Stupid.
tattoo.
I did get a drunk
that's
tattoo.
it's so.
I got a little smiley
That's
face.
the dumbest
on
thing
my-
ever. I can't
Oh,
believe
is
you got
it?
it there.
Is it worth it? Huh? Is it the dumbest tattoo?
We fucking discussed this, okay? We've discussed.
Are your thumbs sponsored by Crayola? I don't want to fucking hear it.
He did get you there. It's not a good tattoo.
Yeah.
You should have thought that
I'm
one.
gonna get it removed. It's okay.
When she sent me that text message of like the worth it on her thumbs, she's like, I love it so much. And I sent it to everyone I knew. And I was like, what do you guys think of this? And every single person hit me back and was like, that is the worst tattoo I've ever seen in my entire life. and everyone you asked, they were like, that is so cute. And then they lied to your face because they looked at me and they said, that's the worst thing I've ever seen. And then you called and they're like, would have got it too if I was there. And I'm like, stop lying, everyone. And then I looked like the bad guy.
I don't even care. I forget I have it.
I know. Well, I guess it wasn't worth it. Okay.
Boa, can we talk about
Wait,
Boa?
No, hold on,
we're
hold
still
on.
on June.
We're working. We're
Sorry.
working. There's a
I'm sorry.
timeline here.
I'm sorry. Honestly, guys, we lost 30 minutes of this fucking podcast and we're redoing it, so my mind's going everywhere right now.
And that's okay. That's okay.
That's okay.
We're having a good podcast. Okay, Jared got a drunk tattoo, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a smiley
Was it a
face.
stick and poke or was it a machine?
No, it was a machine.
Oh,
That's
did
gonna
one
be
of
on his
Hannah's
hand
friends
forever.
just have one?
Yeah, he bought it and
Okay.
was just like
From
"Dude,
Amazon?
You should. I don't know where he bought it from,
I wonder
but
if he changed that needle.
you
go
should
get your blood
see.
checked.
No, I saw him. He was a fresh needle. Whatchamacallit? You should see his upper thigh because that's where he like practices on himself.
He practices on himself.
and lets people do it to him.
That, if you just took that out of context, like no tattooing before that, if you just said he practiced on himself and lets other people do it to him, very funny in my head. Go ahead.
But he has this one that I think is hilarious. It's a bus. It's a short bus. But
So were
he
you
was-
in the passenger seat?
He,
Go ahead.
he was super pissed about it because he's like, yeah, I let this girl do it, and because she said that she was super artistic, and it's the worst looking bus I've ever seen.
Okay, so Jared got a drunk tattoo. He went to go visit a girl for her graduation.
Hannah.
Yes.
Yeah, Hannah. And then you made it official.
I did make it official.
How did you ask
finally.
her? Let me know.
We were just, we were in bed. It was a beautiful moment. It was like
In
the
bed.
sun.
Premarital. Go ahead. Keep going.
The sun was setting.
Okay.
And so it was like this beautiful orange glow in the room.
Oh,
And then we were just talking, and then
What were you talking about prior?
right before the ask?
Yeah, what got the brain moving?
We were talking about the fact that like we've been like seeing each other for so long, but like
For so long, it's been like not even 2 months. I'm
What are you
kidding.
talking
It's a
about?
joke, it's a joke. Jesus.
Bad joke.
Oh, yeah.
Hurtful.
Mine was a bad joke.
And whatchamacallit. So then we were just like, yeah, I mean, everything else is like official. Like when we introduce each other, like we always say boyfriend and girlfriend. And so we were just like, let's make it official. So
So you didn't like get her flowers or anything, or a chocolate, or like a jewelry to really cement the moment? You kind of just asked her in bed as you both laid down. It was an afterthought.
I know it wasn't an afterthought. I know because I was going to get her. So
Yeah,
our
you had
second-
spoken to me about like what you were trying to get her, but it wouldn't.
What were you trying to do?
Okay, so our second date was I took her to go make like candles and stuff, and so that was a very cute moment. She's like, that was the moment that I was like, okay, this one's like,
And then
more
is that
special?
Is that when you guys kissed at the end of the night and she said,
So I was going to try to like recreate that moment or whatever so I saw this thing on TikTok where it's like you could get these candles and they drop like little letterings in it.
You can do it yourself.
Yeah, you can do it yourself. I just didn't have the wax or know where to get the wax.
oh, we could have used it we could have picked out the hair from your wax.
Oh,
And then repurposed it. Go ahead.
oh God.
Okay, sorry for trying to save you money.
I appreciate that though. Actually, times are tough.
Times are
Anyway, so I was going to do that, and then like you cover it, and then as the candle burns, it reveals the message. So I was going to ask her that way, and then I realized I was like, that
Would
gonna
take so
a
long.
long time.
She's just like, okay, I've got maybe one letter, Jared. if it's the girlfriend thing, just please let me know.
It's exactly.
It's been a year, and you're like, you gotta wait for it. Okay, so you asked her in bed.
So I told her that plan, and then
It actually doesn't take that long. Can I tell you?
oh well, shit. So
Because they put the letters right at the top of the candle, and then a thin layer of wax to just cover it. And so by the time you light the candle and it melts, so you only have to leave it melting, like burning for like an hour.
oh fuck.
Hours. Okay, so you're sitting there. Candle thing didn't work out. You popped the question, will you be my girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and is she sitting there? Is she giddy? How are the feelings right after the moment? Do you feel your relationship has a new chapter now? Walk me through your
Definitely,
feelings.
yeah. Giddy, excited,
Giddy, excited, happy.
You know, it was a very sweet, tender moment, and definitely a new chapter. You know, because she's graduating college.
Have you told each other you love each other yet?
Oh hell!
Oh, you have?
Oh hell!
Cut this out.
Wait, why do you have to cut it out?
Okay, well, because I'm.
Oh yeah, I remember.
What?
Well, you told me
What?
the first time
What?
she tried to say "I love you."
That there's a new development.
A new
in the
development.
story.
I
Wait,
would like to
this
know.
can't be in? This sounds
I
juicy.
would-
Just say it and we'll think about it. Go ahead.
Okay. Well. Okay. This is not.
Just come on.
She said it, but I have not said it back, and
Why?
it's not.
Whoa.
Whoa, drama.
And it's not because I don't feel that way. It's because I've literally never said it to anybody, and I'm fucking terrified.
Not even your mother.
Even.
But do you
okay,
feel that way about her?
But I do, and I
So
told
just
her,
say it.
and I told her that.
Wait. Can I check something?
Huh.
Love you, Jared.
You say you love me.
Whoa.
I say I love you. and
Hannah,
you-
better watch out.
That's
I
the
say
thing.
love you, and
I've
you
never
too.
said it in a romantic relationship.
Okay, so tell me you love me.
I love you, Zach.
Suck it,
tell
Hannah.
me
Over to you.
love me.
No, I think this can be included because it's very good for people to
good.
hear, because it's not that you
It's
don't feel
real.
that way, it's that you're scared to release that emotion to someone else.
Yes, because I've never done that before.
Because
I
I
don't
haven't.
think that's a bad thing. I just think it means that you think this is really serious and you don't.
It is really serious, and I don't want to fuck it up.
Because you told me that you plan on spending the rest of your life with her, and you've already started looking at rings, right?
yes. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Hannah won't say I love you, but is willing to lock it down. A little weird. Okay. So now you guys are in this new chapter of your life. You're absolutely in love.
Now she's gonna move to a new state.
Well, kind of. Yeah, she's not gonna move.
She's going to Chicago.
Yeah, she's going to Chicago, but it's not for a little while. Like
that is
September
what
at the
that's
earliest.
semantics at this point. Love will find a way. I want to talk about, you found out her mom watches the podcast, and you've talked about your sexual experiences on the podcast. I want to know.
That
I've
is
talked about
so-
too many. I've talked about too many drunken nights. I've talked about just
And her
everything.
mom has heard.
She's
She
hurt-
heard the story.
I don't know. I
Because
don't.
if she finds out that it was her daughter and there's gonna be an issue.
Did you just throw Josie?
I didn't mean to. Her
So,
daughter- her
Mom, if you're not caught up, Jared, over to you, Jared.
I hate this.
Okay, and you apologize to the mother.
So she never told me specifically what stories she's heard.
Okay.
So my mind went to an array of things.
Because you have done. I mean, Snicker story has to be at the top, but you've done some things, have you, baby boy? Okay.
Done some.
God, the
stupid
Snicker
shit.
story is
I don't want to talk about the Snicker story.
It's been brought up to everyone I've ever met.
everyone. We sat down here in a full story. Kyle, Brittany, Kayla,
God.
You guys are telling it
Camry,
when I'm not
me,
even here.
Zach,
My family,
John,
no,
Scotty.
they already knew it. My family and friends came in town, and then we all discussed it. And Kyle, it blew his mind.
blew his mind.
It blew the top off his mind, and he said, "How would?" And logistically, because he works in logistics, he was trying to figure out all the movement and stuff. He's like, "And it would have probably cut the inside." I said, "I know." So that was interesting. Okay. So you're cool
I
with the
was
mother.
more amazed that you guys ate the Snickers after.
Okay, we'll move on.
And what'd you do with the wrapper? Did you throw it out the window?
I would keep it for memories.
No, I did not
That's
keep
gross.
it for memories.
What'd you do with it? Throw it out the window and leave it in the car? Then have to pick it up later and throw it out? Like,
I just threw it in the trash can later. I don't know. I didn't. think-
gross.
I like that you didn't litter.
No, of course I didn't litter.
Mhm.
I hate people that litter.
Well, Indy's, I've watched her litter, but
When?
we went in your garage and you threw it on the ground, and I said,
That was next to my car. It was in my, next to my car in my garage, and I already had some trash there that I was going to take out later.
yeah, throwing a wrapper just in the wind isn't really like, I'll get that later,
It's
you know?
not in the wind. It was in my freaking closed garage.
That's open.
No, it's not. Closed.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It's not a big of a deal. Okay, so now Jared's in a new place in his life. We're probably not going to be spending as much time with him because
What are you talking?
you're
about?
you're committed now, Jared.
Yeah, but she doesn't live here, so I don't.
Okay, well, we can't hang out with you. She could call at any moment, and that's your girlfriend. You need to be able to pick up.
Well, we try to schedule those things.
Indeed.
You schedule your FaceTimes?
Well, because she's a busy woman, you know. She's like, she had school, and then she's got like a little time off, and then she starts a new job at the beginning of June.
How long till you dust up that knee?
A while.
A
probably.
while? Thinking like 3 weeks?
What?
I don't
What's a
know. This thing's
while
moving
to you?
My
fast.
parents got engaged after like 3 months.
Okay, see? Boom.
But that makes sense. They're getting a divorce. So.
Hot take.
Hot take.
Over to you, Jared, and hopefully not divorce.
Yeah, hopefully.
Can I
not
be there?
divorced.
When you get
propose to
divorced?
her.
Oh, I like to be at either. Or both. This is what I'm thinking.
You, can
You
be
go
there
down.
at my wedding.
That's so boring.
Am I going to be part of the wedding, the company, I mean the freaking party?
Oh, you could serve the food with the caterers. That'd be fun. Maybe chicken? I don't know.
Because I'm not going to be a bridesmaid. That's just not going to happen. Am I going to be best man?
What?
Best man?
No, not best man, but like
No.
on the man in a suit.
How about
I can
this?
rock a suit.
How about third row? 50-yard line.
Are you kidding? I'm not going to be in your wedding party, Jared. I said that you would be my maid of honor.
I didn't say no. Zach was the one that made the joke.
Hi, I'm Zach. I also do the podcast.
Shut up.
Sorry about that.
Tell
But
me,
also,
am I going to be?
nosebleeds in the end zone. Get the fuck out of here.
What?
I'm not going to be. In
We'll
your wedding
Skype
party.
you in, obviously. It's not a big deal.
Wait, I'm not going to be in your wedding party.
Well, that's...
I'm kidding.
No,
what if
yeah,
serious?
you'll probably be at my wedding party.
As what?
Probably next to Zach. Zach, at this point in time, I'd want you to be my best man.
Wow!
And not be next to Zach?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, how's it feel being a second-string dude?
That's fine.
Should I walk you down the aisle? How does this go?
No.
I need to give you away.
Who would
I
walk
think-
you down the aisle?
Doesn't my mom walk me down the aisle? Or
Okay,
am
well-
I already waiting up there? How does a wedding work?
I feel
Well,
like
you get walked down. How do you think you get there? You got to walk down, and then the bride walks.
I suggest sprinting to save time. Weddings can be expensive.
I guess your mom and April would walk you down,
Okay, so both of them. I'm double-latched.
double cheeked up.
Lucky.
And then like the dad would normally walks the.
Well, she has a dad. So,
That's what I'm saying. The dad normally walks.
yeah, so my mom's would walk me.
I'd probably have both of my parents walk me down the aisle. I guess my dad.
Is it
would.
cool if, like...
But I got my grandpa too. I'd probably have my grandpa and my dad walk me down.
Okay, so we talked about Jared. We've talked about his love life. We've talked about all these amazing things that have happened to him. but
We should talk about you peeing next to Justin Bieber.
that's what I was about to segue into.
Well, I already got there because I'm
And
faster,
Don't set,
and I'm faster, and I know I'm faster because I beat you in a running
wait.
race, and you scrape your knee.
Wait, can I tell a funny story?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I spent the weekend with Hannah, for her graduation, whatever. But I started like a list of shit I hear in Hannah's house.
Hilarious.
oh, from her roommates and such?
Because we
yeah.
both have lists. Zach and I both have lists. Shit Indy says, and then shit Zach says.
Go
And
ahead.
I just I started it because I was probably there for not even 30 minutes. And all of a sudden I hear Hannah scream to one of her roommates. She's like, Audrey, did you know Roddy Rich is a Libra?
Dude, I would.
Across the room. Like, this was big news. in
This
that
was
house.
big news. That was breaking.
Oh my! I don't even know what that means. I don't know what other things mean. I know that like
Oh, what?
like I don't. I know that like Geminis are known for being two-faced. Leos are known for being like bossy and like.
Did any
meh.
of your roommates ask about me?
Yeah.
What'd they say? I mean, just want to inflate my ego a little bit. Maybe I'll record this.
They were just like, they're
They
like,
said, what?
How's Zach?
Okay.
And I said, oh, he's doing pretty good. And they're like, good. I'm really glad that the sexiest member of the podcast is doing great.
They said that?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
I
man.
totally did not just come up with that.
I
on
think
the
that's a
spot.
lie because I
Um,
think I'm the sexiest member of this podcast.
I think Jared's the sexiest member, and I've already...
Guys, these pigtails are giving me a headache.
Well, take him out.
That my hair will look bad. Men.
But and then there's one morning that we went to go get coffee in the morning, and then Hannah and I were we're in the car, and I was like, oh, can I aux real quick? And she's like, yeah. So I started taking the phone, I started typing it in, and she looks over at the phone. Keep in mind, this is like 10 o'clock in the morning, and she goes, so sick of my shit already. She goes, please don't play Nickelback right now. I'm not in the mood. And then all of a sudden it just comes on. Never made it as a wise man.
Because Jared was in a bar, and he thought it'd be funny to go to the jukebox and queue up 10 songs of Nickelback.
Yeah.
So nothing else plays, and you can't override it. So everyone's just jamming out to Nickelback for about 2 hours.
45 minutes.
It was so funny.
Home remedies and over-the-counter acne products, they don't work, okay?
They don't.
And even worse, they can damage your skin. They can take your they can just damage it.
Have I 100% put toothpaste all over my face thinking it would get rid of my acne?
I've done that.
Not good.
It
Burnt my
burned my
skin off.
chin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what you know what we need instead? Apostrophe, a skincare line that's going to help get rid of acne in a more healthy and skin-loving way.
Because Apostrophe is a prescription skincare company that offers science-backed oral and topical medications that are clinically proven to help clear acne.
Apostrophe connects you with a board-certified dermatologist who will create a personalized treatment plan that is perfectly tailored to your, pointed at you people, unique skin.
Simply fill out Apostrophe's online quiz about your skin goals and medical history, then snap a few selfies and your dermatologist will create your customized treatment plan.
Apostrophe treats acne, and they can also help you hit your skincare goals, like reducing redness, wrinkles, and even those pesky dark spots. Jared, are you going to do anything in this ad, or are we just going to sit here?
You guys had it for now,
We have a special deal for our audience. Save $15 off your first visit with a board-certified dermatologist at apostrophe.com/dropouts when you use our code dropouts. This code is only available to our listeners.
To get started, just go to apostrophe.com/dropouts and click begin visit. And then use our code dropouts at sign up and you'll get $15 off your dermatology visit.
That's apostrophe.com/dropouts and use that code dropouts to get your dermatology visit and save $15. And we thank Apostrophe for sponsoring this podcast.
Now
Thank
back to
you.
the show, you little spy daddy.
I was so proud of myself. And then I learned they have the three of them, Hannah, Charlotte, and Maggie, they have a poop chat. Where
That's disgusting.
Isn't
What?
that disgusting?
What do you
That is
mean?
gross.
They literally, if they take a dumper that's like a record-breaking one,
They take a
take
picture.
a picture.
That's
and
disgusting.
That's horrible.
No, I
Wait,
want to put them all down.
I'm sorry. They don't just text, they take photos of
They
it.
take photos.
Hannah and those other two girls, I'm going to put you all down.
That's
I am legend
disgusting.
style.
I'm so
am
sorry.
legend.
I'm so sorry. That is the last thing.
You don't have to be sorry about it.
You're right. I'm not sorry. That's disgusting. Don't ever talk to me again. All three of the Hannah, I'm sorry. Don't ever talk to me again if that's what you do. That's disgusting.
They got poop chat?
They got a poop chat.
That's gross. Dude, I never talk about, I hate when people make poop jokes or fart jokes or anything. I think it's disgusting. I hate talking about it.
Okay, we don't have to rail them this hard. Jeez.
No, I'm
This
going
is
to
a
rail
fun
them.
thing among friends.
Are you kidding? Gross. No one needs to see yuck. Hannah,
Listen,
I'm
this is
so disappointed in
No,
you.
obviously this is a dynamic we don't understand. They're very close
But
and they
here's-
feel comfortable. Maybe we should start our own chat.
Here's the thing.
No.
Along with that idea, I did the same thing. I condemned them. I was like, that is the most horrid thing I think I've ever heard.
Did you see the photos?
And then I did not. I turned away. Thank God.
Oh, I would. Oh,
And then they started explaining why they had it, and then explaining like what sort of poops they would take, whatever.
Oh.
And it started to make sense. It started because sometimes you just need somebody to be there to understand some of like the bad times you have in the bathroom.
no, I don't
And
want.
it made a little bit of sense.
No, I never need people. I deal with it.
That's a personal thing I like to just do myself. Okay. And honestly, I don't do it anymore because I find it too gross. So
You don't
What?
poop anymore?
no, I've decided against it.
I don't poop that often.
You should get that checked out.
Like I do.
How often's not often?
How often should you?
At least once a day.
Oh,
Is that
no, that's not a thing.
How
What?
many times? When? Like once a week?
No, more than that.
Like once every other day?
Yeah, I think.
ooh,
I don't remember.
you need more fiber.
You do need more fiber. I have frosted mini wheats in the cabinet. We're gonna hog those down
Wait,
after
you
this.
guys poop once a day?
Sometimes 3 times.
Yeah.
3 times a day?
Sometimes, yeah.
Very good for you.
3
Yeah.
times wow. No.
Ever since I started,
Can I tell a story
Oh.
that I've never told before?
Yeah.
It might be embarrassing.
Wait.
no,
Wait,
tell
I'm
it.
sorry. Wait. Yeah, I don't poop that often. Maybe like once every 3 days.
You know what you need to start doing? Eating oatmeal in the morning. I've noticed I started pooping more since I started eating
Okay,
oatmeal.
we got
Okay,
it.
we got to stop
Sorry.
talking about
I
this.
was gonna
Okay.
embarrass Indiana with a story I had, but let's move on.
Wait, now I want to hear
Don't
that
embarrass
story.
me.
Oh.
Don't embarrass me, especially with my poop.
No, I hate stories like that. So please don't embarrass me.
Okay. Anyway, I hung out with Justin Bieber. Segue. So we went to this restaurant. It's called.
Speaking of bathrooms, yeah.
Speaking of bathrooms, segue.
Yeah.
Good job. We go to this restaurant that we go to sometimes. Not
Thank you. We don't go there often. Sometimes we go
sometimes
there.
I
we
would
go
say
there.
often.
I would
No,
say
we don't.
often. It doesn't matter.
We don't go there often. We go to Chili's often.
Justin
We don't
Bieber's
go to
a
Boa
story.
often. I hadn't been to Bowen forever when we went.
I understand, but Justin Bieber's a story.
Whatever. Go ahead.
I'm just saying the frequency of when we attend.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we go. We're all sitting down. We're having a good time. Indy orders the same thing she eats every single time.
Spaghetti meatballs.
Yep. Thank you for.
Here's a train.
They're good. They're very yummy.
We're all sitting down and we see a man who we've seen our entire life, but not in physical form, walk past us. And as a group, it's all in like slow motion where you're like, that's him.
I can't believe it.
That's baby, baby, baby. That's Ludacris's best friend. That's former lover of Selena Gomez. That's the man, the myth, the legend. And then he goes into like the private section that we're not in. We're in like the main section, the economy, the basic cabin. We're in the loser zone. I'm like, okay, I'm never going to get a chance to talk to the Biebs, and that's okay. I've moved past it. And then I see the Biebs walk out again about 30, 45 minutes later, and he makes a beeline towards the door. 2 bodyguards behind him. I said, he's gone. I saw his face. That's enough. And then I see him take a left in the restaurant. And I said, I know exactly what is left in this restaurant, the bathroom. I said, that guy's about to go pee or do number 2, 1 or 2. But I know he's going to be in that bathroom. I get up. I don't tell anyone at the table. I want to go in alone. I want to do a Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise style, Scientology.
You really
sign me up.
rogue.
Yeah. I got it from the table. I went casual. I see that the bodyguards are outside the bathroom. I said, I'm about to have a one-on-one beautiful experience. He's probably going to ask me to go on tour, be on his album. I walk in. The
Are you
urinal.
kidding me with butterflies?
Butterflies.
That's a shoe-in.
That's one of my songs. It's coming out never. I walk in. The first urinal is right there. And he is right when you open up the door. There he is. We lock eyes. He looks me in the face and he goes,
What?
And I was like, I don't know what that means.
Like a horse.
Like a horse. He neighed at me almost. And I was like, okay. And then I go to the urinal next to him and I start just letting out what's inside of me. So obviously our fumes fill up the air from like the heat of our bodies and maybe urination, whatever it was. I'm not trying to be gross, but I'm sure some of my particles and some of Justin Bieber's particles are still together in that bathroom. And I find that beautiful. Did we interact anything past that? No. But I think the interaction we had was enough. I think he remembers me almost 0%, but I remember him. And I'm very excited that I got to hang out the entire day with Justin Bieber, or at least in my mind, time slowed, so I was there a while. I know Justin Bieber personally. I'm his best friend. Justin Bieber and I are tight. My best friend is Justin Bieber now. The Biebs. Justin and Justice. 2 guys hanging out that are best friends. 2 buddies. Love you. Love you, Biebs, if you're watching. Can't wait to hang out later. Didn't get your number, but I'm sure we'll find another.
This is called Zach riffing because I had to change the camera batteries, which you did a good job at. I like
Thank you
the
so much.
Justin and Justice.
Hey, Texty McTexterson, you coming back?
No.
She said, no.
Sometimes Indiana checks out.
No, I'm just returning an email real quick.
So did you offer to be like, hey, Biebs, why don't we cross streams? Let's just have like a little fun in the bathroom.
I did not offer to cross streams. I was very cordial.
You didn't have a competition to stand back to see who could pee the farthest?
No, because I would worry that I would get too excited and like he would say something. I would turn towards him like natural conversation. I would accidentally pee on him, which is something I would never want to do. I don't want to pee on the Biebs.
Of course, you never want to pee on the Biebs.
No one ever wants to pee on the Biebs, but it can't happen because I'm so giddy. I'm lost in conversation. I don't realize I'm peeing
because you're talking to Mr. Never Say Never.
Yeah, and
Mr. One Less Lonely
I have
Girl.
a very small bladder, so I have to use the bathroom often, and not a lot comes out. And I knew as soon as I'd back up, my stream would go down, and he'd judge me because I'm pretty sure he's got a tight, strong stream.
Oh, I bet he does.
I bet he does.
Yeah.
The amount of models he's probably gotten with in this town is astronomical.
Oh, geez, I couldn't even think about that. What do you think? But here's the thing. Well, no, he's newly Christian. I was gonna say he's a Christian man now, but like he's.
I'm sure he's had his wild times.
Yeah, especially that time when he was like, that period.
Boyfriend era.
Yeah, like
when he was like when he crashed his Lamborghini or got done for like speeding with stripper or
Or
something.
maybe he's saving it for marriage.
He's already married, and he was abstinent.
Abstinent, but before or after he had already had sex?
No, he'd already had sex, but he had taken
Okay.
a vow, like with Haley and him didn't have sex until they were married.
Wow.
That's great. I mean, that's exactly how it should be, Mom, if you're watching. Me, I'm waiting to get married twice before I do it, just so I make sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
Yes.
but you don't want to be divorced though.
No, I will marry multiple women.
Are you Mormon?
No, I just like women, and would like to have more than one, if that's okay.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Interesting. But she tells me all the time. She's just like, you should have waited. And I was like, well, it's a little too late now. You know?
Can you go
what
back?
do you want me to do for
Go
it?
back and ask the girl for it back.
I don't want to talk to her.
Okay. What was her name in full?
Mm-mm.
Where does she live? Picture of her. Right.
Oh, that was a girl that cheated on you, right?
Yes.
Roll a clip
Just, could you imagine if I actually had that clip?
of just her cheating.
Oh, that would hurt so much.
You walked downstairs and she was kissing another guy on the couch.
Yeah. While we were hanging out, and then like I just like
couldn't wait for you
That's
to leave.
amazing.
I just like her sister was our manager at the place we worked, and I just had to ask her about a quick scheduling thing. I was probably up there for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes max, you know. Came back down, and in that time she just texted and was like, "Hey, come over." I was like,
While
he
you're
wa-
upstairs.
Yeah.
He wasn't even
"No.
there. Was it at your house?
No, it's at her house."
Okay.
Did she thought you left?
I have no idea. Well, no, because then I came downstairs. It was probably like 11 or something like that. I came downstairs and walked into the living room, saw it, turned around, walked out, didn't make a noise.
Wait, they were just making out?
Yeah, left. And then
I'm sorry. I just
And
don't
then-
understand the thought process that went through her head. My boyfriend's upstairs. I know he's going to walk downstairs. In that time frame, let me text another guy, let him arrive, and then start making out with him.
Bold move.
Yeah.
President material.
big bold move.
It's a bold move. I got to give the girl some. It's bold.
Big bold move. But here's the thing. I was like, that was my first thought. I was like, did she think I left? Like, that's fucked up, you know? But
Did
then,
you speak to her about it?
But yeah. But then, here's the thing. I got a text at like 3:00 in the morning being like, "Hey, where'd you go?" You know? So like, she clearly thought that I was still there in some capacity. Whether
What'd
it was,
you say when she said, "Where'd you go?"
I said, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Are you f***ing kidding me?
She's like, I
then-
thought you wanted to join.
Wait,
and-
no, okay. Explain the conversation that happened, because I don't know the conversation that happened. So she texted you at 3 a.m. and said, "Hey, where'd you go?"
Yeah, and I said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And then she was like, "No, what are you talking about?" And then I was like, "Listen, we're gonna talk
Does
about
cheating
this."
really warrant the F-bomb though?
She warranted a whole lot more than an F-bomb, and I promise you, for your friends, I would have driven over there so fast and beaten that girl's ass. Continue your story.
Who would win in a fight, her or Indiana?
That's tough. That's tough because I feel like
I got some anger in me.
Indy's got the anger, but then like she's got a little bit of scrap to her, you know. So that's a tough.
But I got
one.
some scrap to me when I'm angry. I can fight if I'm angry enough. And that would have pissed me off, just purely based on her stupidity. How dumb could you be?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't need to make you any dumber. Never mind.
So
Okay, so you said we're going to talk about this later?
yeah, I was like, we're gonna talk about this later, and then I just went over and I was like, well, I caught you, and then
What'd she say?
she tried to deny it at first, and then
She's like, not
You
me.
went-
I described it in detail, and she's
You literally
like,
went,
that sounds about right.
You know what?
You went, but I saw you making out with someone on the
Was
couch.
she though?
Yeah.
Was it like a party?
No,
So it was just
I
her.
think-
I'm sorry. I
if I
just really
remember-
don't understand.
if
How
I
did she deny
remember
it?
correctly, I can't remember if it was the day after, like if it was that Saturday after Black Friday. I don't know, but it was like no parties, you know.
Yeah, because deals were in stores. People were excited.
I'm sorry. I'm just like really trying to figure out.
Mm-hmm. And then,
I'm sorry, okay,
I
real-
had to work with them for the next 6 months.
They were coworkers.
Yeah.
So can I set the scene real quick?
And then real quick, let me add this. And then I had to watch him ask her to prom at work.
Was it cute?
Okay, wait. Let me
It
set
was
the
a
scene.
little derived, you know.
Yeah.
It was a short joke, but
We're sitting on this couch. Let's just say we're sitting, you and me. We're sitting on this couch.
Yes.
Literally, mom and dad and sisters upstairs.
That is correct.
We are just sitting on the couch.
Yes.
On my phone, just being like, ha ha ha. And you go, hey, I'm just going to quickly run upstairs to ask your sister a scheduling issue. And you walk upstairs. And
Yes.
in that time, she goes,
I come over.
Yeah. Zach
someone comes over. We start making out on the couch.
Ooh.
And then you come in.
And then yes.
It's as casual as that?
I think so, yes.
Flabbergasted she is.
I'm sorry. How? How are you so stupid? How? I don't understand that.
Is this the best time to say I'm on
she
her
must
side?
have. She had to. No, she was trying to get caught.
You think so?
For sure. Have you never thought about that?
No,
She's
because
for sure
why
trying to
would
get caught.
anyone
No one
want
wants-
to get caught?
why not just
because
break
she's
up?
trying to get broken up with because she doesn't know how to break up with you.
Oh, that's interesting because she still texts me to this day. So
Should we call
Does
her
she
right now?
really?
yeah,
She still texts you to this day?
yeah.
Do you
literally-
respond?
She literally
Wait,
asked.
what's her name? Block it out.
Does she have a
Slut.
boyfriend?
What?
Does she have
She
a
have a
boyfriend?
No,
Hmm.
not right now.
Okay, when she gets one, you're sleeping with him. You get it back at her.
Oh, don't do that. That's not his fault.
She no.
He's not going to sleep with her
He said
boyfriend.
sleep with him.
Oh. Okay.
No, she hit me up and she's like, hey, I'm gonna be in LA from these dates to these dates. Do you want to meet up? And
Wait, can I meet up with her?
And you should have
That'd
just
be
fully
funny.
said no. Or
For
you should have
some
been
reason,
like,
I still-
sorry, I'm with my smoking hot girlfriend, you bitch.
For some reason, I still like. I don't have a mean bone in my body, and so
I would've had the
I told her
meanest.
no, but I was just like, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be out of town. You know,
Would it be
even though
cool
was
to have
I think
full well.
I finally have it in me to where if my ex texted me now, it was just like, hey, do you want to like catch up and like grab coffee and just like clear the air? I literally would be like, you can absolutely go jump off a cliff. And I think that's exactly how I would respond. You can go jump off a cliff.
Well, if you want to go cliff diving, I know some great spots in Vegas. It depends if you want to have a good time, get back
The
on.
Grand Canyon is a really good one. Just try it.
Well, there's no water in there, so I'm gonna get hurt. Indy, you're so silly.
Oh. But like that's how I'd respond.
Yeah.
I think and you know what was really nice? A place that he used to go a lot was the Melrose Trading Post, and I
Yeah.
couldn't go there. And like the last time I went and he was there just by chance, I had like full panic attack.
I was there.
He was there. Full panic attack.
Thought I was
Like
gonna have
I
to
just
fight
like
him.
had full panic attack, right? It was the first time I had gone in so long the other day where I like was completely just like placid. Didn't even think about it. I just like went about my business. And that was it. And then I left and I was like, that was nice.
That's beautiful.
It was.
Aw.
And I do sometimes wish I would just like run into him and just sock him one. Because I would.
Extremely placid of you.
No, I'm so like I'm placid being, but if he was there, oh, I want to hit him.
That would have been because we brought my family and friends. That would have been so awkward if he was there.
Kyle, I would have whispered to Kyle and been like, just let one rip on this bitch.
He would have farted on
No, meaning like just letting.
No, we had.
Like Kyle looks like he can
Oh yeah, Kyle. I don't want to tell. Kyle
Oh,
had a
we gotta
story
get
where
Kyle.
where someone like tried to kill him.
like murder him.
but
Oh, you told me that.
I
We
want-
got to get him on the podcast just to explain the story.
Wait, there was a story when you picked me up from the airport that Indy, you told Zach to save because you wanted my reaction. And what was that?
Shit.
it was probably that one. But
No, it wasn't. Because you heard about the Kyle story.
Yeah, I heard about that story.
It was what happened when he was gone.
yeah, I really want him to come and tell these stories. They're fun.
Yeah, you guys, speaking of fun, you did all the fun stuff without me while I was gone.
Well,
You
we
Yeah,
guys-
we did.
We don't have a good time when you're around.
Went to
And it's not-
Brickyard?
It's nothing. It's nothing personal. It's just when you're around us, Indy. You're included in this. We don't feel.
We
Good.
don't like you.
We-
Oh,
Yeah, that's basically
that's it. Went to Brickyard.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
No, basically all my family. Yeah, Jared. Everybody missed you. They wrote you love notes.
They did. They did. They were speaking about you a lot.
You brought it with you.
It was left on my interface. Thank you, Kyle and Brittany.
That was longer than the note I got, and they're my brother and sister.
You got 2 notes. Why are you crying?
Oh, because I was making myself cry after you guys were
Oh.
saying how much you hate me. Like spending time with me. And it struck a chord.
Were you gonna apologize?
No, it's okay. You don't have to apologize.
I'm really trying to think of what that story was because it was a good one.
But you guys went to the Santa Monica Pier and rode the rides. I didn't even know they were open.
Oh no, it's
Are
only
you a
open.
California resident?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
It's open to you, but we just finessed the system. We're like, we'd really like to go, and they're like, well, we don't care. We're teenagers working at a theme park. Go on the rides if you want to. Went on the rides, but it was really cool. Indy, I like showing her people from out of town because she grew up only in LA, and I feel like once you're around like really down to earth people, you're like, oh, there's more to life.
Yeah.
I think I just like, it reminds me a lot of just like, in a weird way, home. Just because like a lot of people from like obviously my home is just super down to earth and genuine, and just like being around really great people was just like so
yeah.
comforting and just like so nice to like, I don't know, just like go out for breakfast and like talk about like,
Normal things and like.
I mean, like absolutely not normal things at all. Like hearing,
But
how
not
somebody- but
li-
like, but
not
like,
like-
nothing to do with social media and like
yeah.
just how like irrelevant everything like was to them.
Well, that's the thing. Okay, this is gonna sound really weird talking about being like normal people and like down to earth. But I was listening.
But you must
to,
feel the same when you go see Hannah.
Well, yeah, I was listening to Logan Paul's podcast, and he was like he had moved to Puerto Rico to like
For Texas.
to train for this fight as well. And I was listening to it, and he was talking. He's like, you know what? Like Puerto Rico's really taught me. He's like, it doesn't matter where you are and like where you live or blah blah blah. It's like it truly matters about like who the people you're with, you know, because he only took the people with him that he's like super close with, down to earth, you know, and stuff. And I was listening to that, and then it put into perspective like the weekend of like spending time with like Hannah and her family and her friends and their families, you know. And I was like, that's part of like the whole reason that I'm doing like all of this, like what we're doing is to start a career so that I can then continue that career with people like that, you know, or like at home, you know, because it felt like home, you know. And I was like, oh, this feels
It also
lot
is your
better.
home, but yeah.
No, that's because we went to all the same places that we always go to in LA. But then I went to all the same places with people I enjoy being around, and I was like, oh, LA's pretty cool.
Yeah.
When you're with people that don't suck.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, because they were like, they've never seen the Pacific Coast for the first time. So everybody was like so high on life, like, that's the ocean. I was like,
They'd never seen the ocean?
I was like, that is the ocean. That was the second time Cameron's ever been on a plane.
Damn.
He'd never seen the ocean?
Not the Pacific, which is very different from the Atlantic.
That's crazy.
This far, yeah.
Just the sentence,
I don't know
that's the
what
second
ocean I
time he's
grew
ever
up
been
in.
on a plane.
Oh, yeah. He was like looking at the clouds, like he's above the clouds. And he's like,
That's crazy.
we're like birds. I was like, magical place.
Because like I think I've taken like at least 3 or 4 flights this year.
I've taken at
know?
least 300 or 400 flights in my time.
Yeah, like that's just
And then when you think about it, it is a really cool experience. You're seeing like the perspective of things like normal humans would never be able to do for thousands of years. Now we're just like, can somebody shut the shade so I can go to sleep?
yeah, seriously, we're defying gravity.
Yeah, literally. I can't tell you how many 16-hour flights from LA to Sydney I have done purely listening to music.
What is that?
What do you mean?
The M word.
What?
What is that?
What is that word that you
What?
said?
Yeah.
Started with an M?
Music?
Yeah. What is
Yeah, what is that?
Okay.
that? Okay. What is it?
Okay, whatever. Is this like a bit that you guys are doing right
Nope,
now?
we don't know
No,
what that
what
is.
are you talking about?
Whatever.
All right.
The thing that you fucking make, Jared.
Well, okay. If we don't know what a word is, we don't
I
know what it
made
means.
pasta before this.
That's what we talked about. We got
argument.
to a debate about it. Okay, she's got
What
the
is that?
ketchup.
Are you about to make a sandwich?
Are you about to make a music? Okay, music's bad. Apparently.
Bad
What the
music.
hell? Stop it. That's a stupid joke. I've spent many 16-hour flights from Los Angeles to Sydney just purely like sitting there, staring out the window or listening to music.
Great. So
Or like
our
writing. Sometimes sometimes I write scenes of like TV shows or like movies that I've always wanted to be in, and I'm like, let me write this.
Zach, are you still lost about this music?
Dude, I
thing?
don't know what music
I
is. You keep
do.
saying the word.
I know.
Anyway, over to you, Jared. Oh, he's got things he's got to do.
I got Zach's camera's about to die.
Zach who?
You guys checked out our PO box finally without me.
So we got some cool stuff in our Dropbox. You guys have been sending us some amazing letters, and thank you, Kumail, for the handcrafted items.
It was beautiful. I got a really cool necklace with my name on it.
And I got a screwdriver thingy. And then what was the guy's name? It was Eli, who sent us a
Beautiful letter.
heartfelt email. Not email.
It was a letter.
Letter. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. And really explaining his life. And we really appreciate you watching the podcast.
And we got to take a ride in your truck.
We got to take a ride in your truck. All right, you want to get into questions?
Let's get into some fan questions. We got this one.
Okay.
Hot button issue.
Hey, Dropouts, I have a question for you.
Okay.
And it's sort of a funny question, but I'm still going to say it. If you drop a bar of soap on the floor, is the floor clean or is the soap dirty? Also, I'm graduating from elementary, so what are some tips for going into middle school? By the way, 33.3% on B-words, 33.3% on swag daddies, and 33.3% on whole milk.
Where's that
That's why I want all your
0.01% going?
and I love you guys.
There's 0.01% left, and I want it.
Oh, I get it.
Okay.
That's
That's
Excuse me.
adorable one that she's literally in elementary school and she's listening
Excuse
to
me.
us.
She's graduating.
Graduating.
Yeah, so
My
can you
bad.
watch out?
kind of concerning.
That's
actually.
concerning that she's listening to.
Okay,
Dropouts.
so is the
don't
soap?
drop out. Is the soap dirty or is the floor clean?
Well, either way, it's not gonna be fun for you if you're dropping the soap. That comes straight from my uncle who went to jail.
All right.
I would say
all
the
right.
floor is clean.
All right, you take the floor is clean, Zach. You take the soap is clean, dirty.
Soap is dirty, floor is clean.
I don't know. Either
That's
way, I
what
don't
she
want to drop
said.
a soap in a prison.
Wait, no, I would say the floor is clean.
Or is the bar soap
But
dirty?
I'm saying the floor.
Yes. Is the floor clean?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay, can we talk about this? Okay, there's two things I can't talk about: the soap situation because of my uncle, and I cannot talk about middle schools because I can't be within 300 yards?
200.
200. God, they.
Yeah,
just
you
keep-
should.
Oh no, they expanded it so I can be a little closer now.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Or no, like because 200,
Oh,
I
yeah,
can be
yeah.
closer now. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
really sweet of them. Who was that? Is that Debbie?
Yeah, I put in a good word for
Oh,
you.
that's so
I said
nice.
you've been really
Because I can
good
still look
recently.
through binoculars and still see them now.
Yeah,
Because 300 yards is just, they're so small.
that's ridiculously far.
You have any middle school,
I'm the closest to a middle schooler, so I guess I could answer it.
especially with that hairdo? Zinger!
Yeah, I don't know. It's the same.
I feel like
Hot take.
middle school is way different than elementary school. Because
Oh,
elementary
definitely.
school, you're still
But everyone feels
you're
like,
a child, and then like,
well, you're the same in middle school. Just so you know that, Jared, they're still children.
shut up! I know you're still children.
I'm just letting you know
but
they're
that's
still
when-
children.
That's when they actually
Trust me,
start.
the judge says the same thing.
They don't move. Well, I didn't. They don't. I don't think.
That's when they actually start introducing responsibilities in like the school.
Yeah, that's when you start changing classes. It's a
Yeah.
big deal. Lockers.
lockers. At least the school that I went to, I was like in the halls with like all of the upperclassmen, like not freshmen, like seniors and juniors and stuff like that. Because my school is 7 through 12.
Yo, that would have been tough being middle schoolers among the seniors.
Yeah, we were called Effies, and we were because like our school, so there's 6 grades, and so it was like F, E, D, C, B, A. So like the seniors were, so anyway, we were called Effies, and we were known for having big backpacks, and kids would get
And little
canned,
bodies.
and and
People really put people in trash cans.
oh my god, it was fucking hilarious.
Are you kidding? That's a
No.
Yeah, it happened often.
I saw someone get canned on the way to the bus, and then they missed the bus.
Oh, yeah, that.
Dude, literally, it was the most savage thing. This kid, he got canned. First of all, he was annoying, right? Pissed off one of the seniors. He got canned. I could see him from the window of the bus. We're about to leave school. He's literally sitting in the trash can, and then couldn't get out because his backpack was too big. And then the bus, it hit 2:45, and they just drove off with him trying to get out of the trash can like a turtle.
That's
Listen, we've
hilarious.
got deadlines, and that's okay.
I thought it was the funniest.
It's a food
fucking
chain.
thing.
This is kind of a weird question, but Jared and Zach, if you were girls, would you date the other person? Like Jared, if you were a girl, would you date Zach? And Zach, if you were a girl, would you date Jared? And I'm 1/3 everyone, but Team Homework is just kind of top tier.
Hell yeah, it is.
Would you date me, Jared?
Hell yeah.
Really?
I wouldn't date you.
Well, I figured that.
No, just I feel like seeing you enter me would be just a thing I wouldn't.
Oh God.
But no, why would that not be a topic I want to talk about? I don't want that. And I shouldn't want that.
It's not even that
He's my friend.
I'm attracted to you physically. I'm attracted to your personality.
Oh wow. So you'd get down with the one
You're
time.
attracted to his personality?
I would be.
I would be. I would be if it was a girl. Definitely not now. And a who. Well, that's nice to hear.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Do you think we'd be a good couple? What would be our points of contention, and what would we get along with?
Well, I mean, I think we live well together already.
Okay.
We'd keep the separate rooms,
Oh, definitely.
definitely.
So we'd just be roommates, but you'd have a vagina.
Wait, I have a vagina?
Yeah,
Why don't you have a vagina?
because I'm not getting railed, Jared.
You just said you wouldn't want to see me enter you.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I want to enter you. We could enter each other right now if we wanted to. That doesn't mean we're gonna do it. Cut the cameras. But what would be something we'd fight about?
Things that would not work is how like outward you are about your emotion.
I don't think he's that outward about his emotion.
Mm-mm.
No, feel like he's very like a.
The stuff that I actually feel, like if I'm upset.
Yeah,
or
he would
if
never
I-
tell that to his soul. He's gonna keep it bottled up till eventually he's off the cliff, right, Jared?
Yes, sir.
Is there?
Damn straight.
I think you guys would kill each other within a week
What?
of dating.
I don't think we would.
Yeah, we would be like, you want to go to Disneyland? I'll go right now.
Hell yeah. That would be the most spontaneous couple ever.
Oh yeah, we would do anything. I love spontaneity and just being like, hey, we're gonna go to Disneyland like literally right now. He's like, you want to go? I'm like, yeah, I would get on a plane right now with you.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Should we go
Indy,
now?
edit this.
I want to just show this. Somebody sent this in. What's her name? Shit. I for what the hell? I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, but Kanchi or Kanchi Saraf, Saraf. She made this awesome little drawing
That is awesome.
of us.
I was trying to
from,
down five you.
Oh, sorry.
from the Chili's picture.
Oh.
I didn't know you had black hair, Zach.
It's pretty black.
That's cool.
Thank
That's
you.
sick.
That's really
I thought
cool.
it was cool.
You did
I
such a
just
good
I just
job.
appreciate art. And then I got this one meme. Somebody sent this post and they said this is exactly what goes on through Zach's head at all times.
First of all, Zaku. Hot moms.
The hot
Right.
mom at the track meet, my hot English teacher, my boyfriend's mom.
Recently divorced mom of someone I went to preschool with.
Your girlfriend now is just a pre-order for your MILF later. We all know this.
And that's all I have.
Well,
Thank you guys so much for joining us on Dropouts. I'm Indiana. That's Jack Dustis.
If you stay till the end, make sure to find a picture of Jared's mom somehow. I don't know how you're gonna do it, and send me a screenshot of it when you find it.
That's creepy.
What do
and
you
I
mean?
hate that.
I'm just asking him to do a little.
Thank you guys so much for joining us this week of Dropouts. I'm Indiana. That's Zach Justice.
Allegedly.
That's Jaybro Music. Make sure to go follow us on Dropouts at Dropouts Pod on Instagram. See you guys next week for another episode.
First one to say that ABC's wins. Whoops, get that finished first. I unplugged my headphones on accident. Bye, my little swag buddies.